What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. This is video number 2 of my graphic novel library tour. First video, we went through 3 of my collected edition shelves. We still have some more collected editions to show you. Publishers left, we have 2000 AD, DC Vertigo, PS Art Books, Viz, Humanoids, tons of single issues and magazines still, Marvel, DC, Image, Independent, Heavy Metal magazines. So let's get started. Just a quick refresher, this is what the place currently looks like. We finished off the 3 shelves to the left in the last video. Today we're going to be focusing on the remaining graphic novels and single issues and magazines. I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description in case you're interested. We looked over some IDW, Titan Comics, Marvel Comics, DC Comics, Fantagraphics. Second shelf, we went through Magnetic Press, Image Comics, some softcover Marvel, Marvel Essentials, Marvel Epic Collections, some independent works at the bottom here. We went through my Dark Horse collection, EC Comics, Richard Corbin collections, Savage Sword of Conan, Lone Wolf and Cub, Samurai Executioner. So starting off with 2000 AD, we have some Judge Dredd complete case files. We have the first 5 volumes. Kind of have a love and hate relationship with Judge Dredd. Some stories I really like, some I don't like at all. So I stopped at volume 5. We've got the complete Future Shocks 1 and 2. I bought those books strictly for the Alan Moore stories. We've got Alan Moore's Skiz, Alan Moore's Ballad of Halo Jones, Lawless, volume 1, not bad. Spectre, Nemesis by Pat Mills, volume 1. Unfortunately, didn't like the other volumes. We've got some Judge Dredd Essentials now. Judge Dredd Origins, Dredd vs. Death, Tour of Duty, volumes 1 and 2. Next to that, we have Strontium Dog, volumes 1 through 4. You know, I kind of like this character better than Judge Dredd. Volume 5 keeps getting delayed here in Canada. It's been quite frustrating. Then we have 40 Years of Scream magazine collection. Great book. We've got some independent stuff here now. The Crow, Rick Veitch's Max Immortal, Brat Pack, Tombstone Hand, Spiegelman's Mouse. We've got Sweeney Todd adaptation. We've got Caveman. These are short stories from Heavy Metal magazine. Sentient by Jeff Lemire. Some independent stuff here. Our War, post-apocalyptic story. The Hobbit. Geiger, volumes 1 and 2. Eclipse. We've got a biblical post-apocalyptic story, The Goddamned, not bad. Warren Ellis's Fell. The Pro, Garth Ennis. Buzzkill. And we got shelf number 2, we got some Sam Keith, Arkham Asylum Madness. We've got Animal Man, Grant Morrison's run. Top 10 by Alan Moore. Batman Year 1. Got some Swamp Thing, early Swamp Thing collections here. Some Bronze Age stuff. Got Alan Moore's Swamp Thing. Double dipping, since I have the absolutes, but these are more to the original colors. We've got Why the Last Man, volumes 1 through 5. Preacher, Garth Ennis, Steve Dillon, great book. DMZ, Brian Wood. 100 Bullets, complete series. We've got Jonah Hex, No Way Back. Got a DC Compact Watchmen there. Sweet Tooth by Jeff Lemire. Can't Get No, Rick Veitch. We've got complete series of Vagabond here. Then we've got some depressing manga by Yoshihiro Tatsumi, Abandon the Old in Tokyo, The Pushman, and Goodbye. Next shelf, we have some pre-code horror by PS Art Books. Not too many people are talking about these ones. We have The Tomb of Terror, volumes 1 to 3. You can also get them in these nice little slip cases. Next to that, we have Chamber of Chills. I think I need to do a separate video entirely on these books. We've got Witch's Tales 1 to 4, and we've got Black Cat Mystery Volume 4. Didn't like the prior volumes. We've got Chamber of Chills again, complete, this time in paperback. If I complete it in hardcover, then I'll get rid of those. Weird Mysteries. We've got some Frankenstein comics from the 1940s, very fun. Hopefully I can complete that series. And we've got just some independent works here. Got a couple adaptations of George Orwell's 1984, as well as his Animal Farm. Next section is Humanoids, European stuff, Jodorowsky stuff, Mobius, the Inkle, Before the Inkle, the Metabarons, Second Cycle. We have the Techno Priests. We have Bouncer, Western story there, the White Llama, Moonface. This is all Jodorowsky stuff. Megalex, Madwoman of the Sacred Heart. Some Jodorowsky libraries now. We've got Twisted Tales, Mobius, The Eyes of the Cat, Screaming Planet, some Gimenez now, The Fourth Power, Star Conspiracy, Arzak. We've got Legends of the Scarlet Blades, Izuna, and The Mask of Fudo. We've got the Sons of El Topo, and we got some Will Eisner books here. Contract with God trilogy, New York, Life in Pictures, and a few others. And finally, we're getting to my 2 file cabinets, which store all of my single issues and magazines. Shout out to Awesome Mike for suggesting this method of storage. It really is a game changer for all your single issues. It's wonderful. As you can see, I've got a ton of 90s Punisher, very selective of which issues to keep, as you know, a lot of them are just really bad. So I have some from Volume 2. I've got the first 16 of Warzone. I've got a complete war journal here. I'll show off a few of the more popular issues. Had a hard time collecting this series, especially towards the end. Some of those issues are very hard to come by. You know, they had a low print run. And when you do come across them, they're usually 15, 20, 25 bucks per issue. So something to consider. We also have a complete War Journal volume number 2 by Matt Fraction. The next row here, we have Garth Ennis's Marvel Knights volume number 2. I believe it lasted for about 37 issues or so. After that, we've got some Punisher one-shots. What do we got here? Painkiller Jane, some Christmas Punisher stuff, Red Xmas, Silent Night, Classic Punisher, Punisher versus Bullseye, Steve Dillon drawn there, it's a good one. War of the Realms, The Origin of Microchip, 2 issues there, some more one-shots, The Cell, Garth Ennis. Then we've got Punisher POV, this is Bernie Wrightson, Steve Niles. We've got a Punisher What If, Punisher The End, Richard Corbin, Holiday Special 1 to 3, Back to School Special 1 to 3, Summer Special 1 to 4. We've got Punisher Year 1. These are beautiful painted covers. I want to make sure to show you all of them. Paid quite a bit for that number 3 there. Hard to find. Punisher No Escape. Punisher Invades the Nam. Now we've got some Cloak and Dagger here, miniseries. Then we've got an 11-issue run that followed afterwards. After that, we've got some Ghost Rider. We got 2 minis here by Ennis and Crane. Beautiful, beautiful covers here. Just want to show a few of them off. Some of my favorite Ghost Rider right here, along with the Daniel Way collection that you saw in the last video. Next, we have some Spectacular Spider-Man, mostly by DeMatteis. Got rid of the omnibus and just collected the select few issues that I enjoyed, which turned out to be about half the omnibus. Now we're moving on to the next cabinet. First drawer, we've got a complete set of King Conan. Only enjoyed about the first 30 issues or so, so I'm trying to sell off about the later half of the series. That's why it's taped up like that. Got some nice covers here though. Next up, we've got some Machine Man here by Jack Kirby. Currently reading this series along with 2001 Space Odyssey. We got just a few Wolverines here. Not too crazy about the series. Really enjoyed this Bone Claw. A few issues here. Got Silver Surfer Requiem 1-4. Very nice. We've got Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. We've got about 40 or 50 issues, I'd say. Mostly a straight run from the beginning. Then some later issues before 100 Engines. That's a good one. Clay. Then we have Shadow of the Bat. We've got all the non-crossover issues of this series. Not bad. A lot of work by Alan Grant. Some very nice covers here. Then we've got Batman vs. Predator 1-3. This is the first volume. Batman Hidden Treasures. That's some of Wrightson's last work. The Cult, also by Wrightson and Niles here. 4-issue thin trade paperbacks. And we've got some Judge Dredd Batman crossovers here. Got 3 of them, missing 1. Moving back to file cabinet number 1, drawer number 2, we have Jonah Hex volume 1, the complete series here. So that is 1 to 92, as well as the spectacular issue. Great series. I love Westerns. I love Jonah Hex. This has never been collected in trade paperback format or any other format. If they do end up collecting this in an omnibus or in those DC Finest books that are coming out now, I might have to jump ship. I might have to sell these off. I'm not entirely sure though, because I really do like this set. Here's the last issue here. Had a hard time finding that. Then the series ends and it turns into this book called Hex, which is this weird futuristic post-apocalyptic series. Lasted for about 18 issues. I didn't mind it at all. I thought it was pretty good. Now we have Jonah Hex Volume 2. This lasted 70 issues. It was released in trade paperbacks. When I was collecting it, I found it easier to go with the single issues. I believe they are re-releasing this in trade paperbacks. Not sure why they didn't just go with the omnibus format. Seems to be everybody's favorite. Who knows, they might do that in the future. I may have to jump on board at that point and sell off this set in case that does happen one day. Not sure. We've got some Vertigo Jonah Hex here. They did 3 different series. However, I only like this Two Gun Mojo. Then we've got the new All-Star Western Jonah Hex. Didn't really like this series, so I only collected the first 5 issues. Got some random Swamp Thing, some Rick Beach era Swamp Thing, just a few issues that I liked. We've got, that's the Kelly Jones Swamp Thing, the Winter Special, number 1 of Volume 4. Got a Commandi issue 1 reprint, Ragman. Then we've got the Max. We've got the first 11 issues of the Max. And then I kind of lost interest afterwards. It got a little too crazy for me. But I really do enjoy these first 11 issues quite a bit. Got some TMNT stuff here, TMNT Journeys. This is a reprint. They're coming out with right now, I think, of Volume 4 TMNT. Got some Richard Corbin stuff here, collections. We got Rat God, Robo Hunter now. We got Just a Pilgrim. Got 2 series of that. Moving on to the last cabinet, last shelf. We've got some heavy metal magazines. I'm trying to go for all the 1977 issues. There were 9 of them, and just other selective issues that I enjoyed. I picked up about 300 issues last year. Went through them all, decided which ones I like, which ones I don't like, and just trying to hunt them down individually. Sold off all those issues pretty quickly, actually. This stuff is in high demand. We got a key issue here, September 81. Just got some more selective issues here. We've got the first appearance of Druna. It's a good one. We got Juan Gimenez's Apocalyptic Garbage in that one. And I'm going to let your eyes feast on the remaining issues, guys, because we are completely out of time. Thanks for staying with me until the end, if you made it till the end, and we'll catch you in another video. Take care.